and welcome to our Q&A vlog with Ollie. A crowd pleaser, you are. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send us in some questions, and I've got them all in a list here. Ollie hasn't seen them yet, so this will be fun.
Let's get into it. I'm on a clock.
Oakley dokley. Question 1. This one wasn't actually a question, okay? Number 1 was, I feel like you should do one of those couples workouts. The thing is, yeah, we don't really work out together. When we do, we don't do the same stuff. We just do our own thing, hey?
Yeah, we don't talk to each other. She does a lower weight than me. Yeah, let's just leave it at that.
He just likes to do lots of bicep curls.
For not a lot of result.
Anyway, I do like the suggestion, but maybe one day we could try. Okay. Second question was, what do you love to cook together and how do you meal plan?
We don't really cook together. It's either I don't have time to cook so she does, or I have time to cook so I do. And then whenever I'm cooking, she'll often ask if I want help, and I say no, because I like cooking on my own. Yeah.
I normally cook during the week just because I'm home more, I have time. But then if you're home, you'll help me out sometimes.
Sometimes.
You would normally cook something on the weekend. Like on a Saturday night.
Yeah. Or get takeout.
Yeah. But yeah, we really don't cook together that much.
No.
And how do we meal plan? I feel like we don't plan that much. On a Sunday, we'll literally just pick 4 random meals. Ones we cook on the regular. Sometimes you'll find some different ones.
Yeah, it's nice to mix things up in life.
Yeah.
Don't stay boring, as that famous saying goes.
You heard it here first. Other than that, we don't really meal plan. We don't even plan what nights to have them. It'll just be like, hey, what do you feel like tonight?
Yeah. We have tried to steer away from a lot of meat more recently. Eating a lot more vegetables, I guess. Kept it pretty whole foods vibes.
Whole foods vibes.
But other than that, I normally just meal prep for my lunches. I normally do 4 a week. Friday by day is the mantra that I live by. You guys are getting a lot of value here today.
Yeah, you're actually pretty good at meal prepping your lunches. That's something that I've never been good at. I'm much more of just go with the flow. My lunches, because I'm normally home at lunchtime, I'll quite often just eat leftovers. And if there's no leftovers, I'm just like, well, what do we got in the fridge to cook up today? Usually is a toasty. I feel like we answered that one out.
Yes.
The next one was, how do you stay motivated to be creating content if your posts flop? You can leave this one to me. I mean, I've had my fair share of flop posts. I think it's just important to remember why you're posting. It's not about being for particular people. If it's content that you want to be putting out there, then it doesn't really matter if they flop. That's my thoughts. But at the end of the day, being on social media is a little bit scary. You kind of have to have no shame. You have to be pretty open. Yeah, have no shame. That's a big one.
And you learn from your failings, right?
Yeah, you do. You learn from, the posts that don't perform well if you're specifically trying to grow on social media. If a post isn't performing well, then you're like, well, clearly people don't care about that, or they don't need to know that. So you learn from it. I think at the end of the day, you always just need to look at the long term, focus on consistency, and yeah, you learn as you go. You grow.
You know?
You know, bro.
That's it.
Next one. What is your favourite dinner? Both of us.
Cool.
I have to say, my favourite dinner, literally up to this point, is my mum's mac and cheese.
Is that your answer?
I think so. It is so good. Thanks, Mum.
Are you locking it in, Eddie?
Well, I might come up with a few more, actually.
I mean, I just generally love Japanese food, so I'll always crave a bit of sushi or a bit of corrugate chicken. But I think recently I've actually really enjoyed like the salmon dinners that we've had. Just like a nice piece of grilled or pan-fried salmon with some mash. Get around tamari and maple syrup.
Get around it.
Or tamari and honey. It's just that nice mix of salty and sweet.
And lime as well. So good.
Yeah, okay.
What if we do like a takeout, our favourite takeout, and then our favourite meal that we cook at home?
Okay, well I think we've both done... No, hang on, yours doesn't count.
Mine wasn't either, so
Yours
I'm going to go again.
Yeah.
I feel like my favourite meal that we cook at home, it used to be the tofu noodles, but I'm a bit bored of that because we're having it for like every week for months, I reckon.
Yeah, we smashed that.
We smashed that. I feel like now my favourite that we cook is probably similar to the salmon, but also like...
Get your own ideas.
Also, when we do just like those bowls, like we did literally just the other night, and it's normally just like tofu and some roast veggies and rice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's really yum.
Anything with tamari and maple syrup sauce.
We smash that sauce.
Yeah.
We really do.
And then takeout. What's your favourite takeout?
See, I would say the noodles from Ipoh. But it closed.
Yeah.
Temporarily.
It's a restaurant. Ipoh is a restaurant near us. And they did just such good noodles, cheap. But yeah, they've closed down. I think they've changed ownership, so we're pretty bummed about it.
Pretty sad.
Might get a bit emotional. Yeah, I can't go past a bit of sushi, to be honest. If you want to be my friend, you just bring me sushi, and you're 80% of the way there. Unless you bring me bad sushi, and then you go back down to 0.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's nice. Are you planning any trips yet? And what are your future travel plans?
We really want to go to Europe. So a couple of years ago, we were supposed to. I was actually going to propose to Jemima in Europe, and then things got cancelled because of COVID. So I proposed to her on a farm instead, which was still nice. It was still nice, but there was no Eiffel Tower.
That's not even where you were going to propose to me.
No, there was no red light district. But we were planning on doing that trip again this year, and the biggest reason was because my sister and her husband currently living in London. So we still have to do that before they come home, but things are on hold again given the latest border news over here in WA.
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting at the moment. But we do have a lot of travel plans.
Probably go down to Albany soon.
Yeah, we're going down to Albany soon. We might go over east at some point if we're ever allowed to go back and forth without, quarantine and stuff.
I'm getting emotional again.
But yeah, we want to do a lot of travelling, but just got to wait. Got to wait and see at this point. Next question. Why you so cool? I'm going to assume that this is directed at me.
Well, to the person who gave this question, is that even a question?
I'm going to tell you who it was.
What a blob. To the person that sent this question, you a blob.
That's so mean.
It's my sister.
Yeah. So everyone else understands the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think the reason you're so cool is you're married to me.
I'll take it.
Can Ollie squat down to the ground yet, or is he still too tight?
That's a targeted question.
It is.
I'm assuming that question is referring to me doing an Asian squat.
I guess so.
Because I can certainly squat. It's not like I'm that immobile.
Why don't you show them? Just stand up and try a squat. See if you... Oh!
Whoops. I'm okay.
You okay?
Yep.
Anyway, the answer is his squats have gotten better, but he's still quite tight. It's the ankle mobility. That damn ankle mobility.
Yep. My ankle doesn't move past 90 degrees, really.
Next question. How did you two meet?
We met at Young Adults, church Young Adults. I was playing the guitar and she just crawled over to me. And that was it. Couldn't get rid of her after that. I asked her to go away, but she kept on coming back.
Okay, now I'll tell the real story. Yeah, we started going to the same church at the same time, and we did meet through there. But what actually happened was, I think he slid into my DMs first, then he signed up at my gym, then
You told me to sign up at your gym.
I'm telling my story. Then he bought personal training sessions off me, and then I guess it got to the point where you didn't have to pay me to hang out with me anymore.
I mean, to be fair, that question asked how did you meet, not how did you start dating, so thanks for going into that story.
Yeah, okay, but you said that I crawled over to you. I did not crawl over to you.
She literally crawled.
I swaggered. I didn't write down the next one, but it was, would you, Ollie, this is directed at you, call yourself Asian?
Someone actually asked that question.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of my culture and the way that I do things is still driven by Asianness. A lot of the food that I eat and stuff is still very Asian, and I love that. But I also don't take the fact that I've grown up in Australia for the majority of my life, done all my education here, lightly either. So a mix of both, best of both worlds, they say. But for sure, Asian Australian, born ABC, Asian born Chinese.
Anyway, for those of you who might not know...
No, Australian born Chinese. That's the one.
I thought you did that on purpose.
I don't...
I thought you were being silly. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Ollie moved over when he was, like, 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
See.
So he's been here the whole time, basically. One more question. Favourite Perth beaches for swimming in addition to Leighton? I mean, Leighton is 100% our go-to.
Yeah.
I love Leighton.
Great beach.
Great cafe too.
Yeah.
Great coffee.
Good doggies. Lots of doggies around.
So many doggies.
Yeah.
I do like swimming. I like swimming at Cottesloe, the main Cottesloe beach, but it gets so busy, so more so in the colder months. Coogie's always nice, but same thing, it gets super busy as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they all do.
I don't really have an answer for this.
Yeah, Leighton's definitely my favourite. Cottesloe when it's not so busy. And probably South Beach and Freo as well, same thing when it's not too busy.
If we're not talking about Perth beaches, my favourite beach down south is Smith's Beach.
Oh yeah.
Love Smith's Beach, nice and open. Lot to do if you like open space.
Like what?
Like being alone.
But then like down in Albany, obviously there's so many nice ones. Anyway, let's not go into that. We were talking Perth beaches.
So it's...
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I just wanted that input.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's funny. Alright. Should we wrap it up? Do you want to thank them for watching?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching!
Anyway.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This was fun. Hold on. No, wait, you have to not cover your face.